Hello you guys, and if you guys have never seen my face before, my name is Jasmine, and today I wanted to show you guys my 5-minute flawless makeup routine. I really believe that over the years I have perfected my 5-minute makeup routine because of these simple hacks and tips and tricks. So let's get into it. I really believe that everything that has to do with a flawless makeup routine starts with your base. So if you guys see, I actually already prepped my skin, I already put my moisturizer, I already did my skincare, and now I'm simply going in with like a light layer of foundation with the brush. I used to put the foundation on my face, but now I put the foundation on top of my brush because I realized that when I put a little bit on my brush and then I just add it on as I go layer by layer, it just gives you more of that flawless finish. And I'm actually going in with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, so I will leave all the products down below so that way you guys can see what I use. But this is actually one of my favorite drugstore foundations. It is so good. I usually have to get a couple different foundations because you guys know I get darker in the summer. But the second thing I really believe that makes a difference is having high quality brushes. So I actually got these from Morphe. The bristles are really good. I'm not a big fan of like the wood part because the wood part already started kind of falling apart. But again, all the products will be linked down below. And you guys can see that I'm actually going in with another second layer of foundation. Again, this is just a little tip that I learned to build it up as you go. Because one of the mistakes that I would make before with my foundation is I would add it all at the beginning. And I feel like sometimes my makeup would just look way too cakey because of that. And now I feel like it just looks more flawless. And it just gives you more of that glow when you actually build it up. And don't forget to get your neck and your ears because that was something that I used to struggle with a lot. And again, it just makes a huge difference. And while I'm doing my makeup, I do want to catch you guys up on just some personal things of what I've been reading, what I've been watching. So recently I've actually been watching, you guys saw in a previous vlog, the Marvel shows. So I've been getting into like Iron Fist and Jessica Jones and what's the other one, Luke Cage, and they are so interesting. I just gotta say, we actually just started Defenders and it is so good, y'all. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have watched the shows, but they are so good, and I really believe like the storylines are really good, so go check out. Oh, and Daredevil, I forgot to mention Daredevil. But the next thing I usually go in with, and you guys can see I usually like to clean my makeup or my jewelry as I go, but the next thing I'm going in with is concealer. So you guys are going to watch me go in with 2 concealers, and this is another huge tip that I learned. But I used to go in with like a really light concealer under my eyes until I realized that sometimes it doesn't actually cover your blemishes. So what I started doing that I learned from a makeup artist was that you want to go in with a darker concealer first because it's going to cover all those blemishes, and you want to go just like you want to go one shade darker than your foundation because it's really going to help with covering those blemishes. And you guys can see that I didn't even go in with a lot. I just put like a very light layer. And that's if I want to go in for a more simple look. I am doing more of like a full coverage flawless look today, so I am going to go in with my other concealer, which is usually the lighter one. Again, this is just something that works for me. I know some people, makeup artists are going to come for me, but yes, I usually start with a darker concealer and then go on top with the lighter one. Please ignore my boyfriend. He wanted to be in my video so bad. But the next thing I'm actually going to go in with is this Maybelline Fit Me blush. So this is actually one of my favorite powder blushes as of recently. I just feel like the pigment is there. It's so freaking good. It's not too like pinky or blushy to the point that you're scared of using too much, because I'm not a big fan of those blushes where you can't even dip your brush in because then you feel like it's going to be too much, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But the reason I actually really like this powder blush is because I don't know if my other Latina, especially my brown women, struggle with this, but I feel like blush is very hard for it to show up on our skin. So you have to learn the right blush like color, or I guess pigment that works for your skin. And for me, I have just learned like that the pinky blush usually are like the best colors on me. But if you guys notice, I'm building it up as I go. Like I like to go in with one layer, and then if I want like more of like that pinky or just I love blush, then I'm going to go in with a couple of more layers. But I like to add it on as I go. Again, same thing with the foundation. I just feel like it gives you more of that flawless look when you start with a little bit and then you keep layering it on as you go. So this next step is actually one of my favorite things in my whole routine. I mean, my whole makeup routine. I love doing my eyebrows. I just feel like when you brush them out or when you just spend a little bit of time on them, it just completely transforms your whole look. I used to do like brow gel, and I haven't been able to find a good one, to be honest with you guys, just because I feel like the gel was too much and sometimes they would get clamped up in my brows, but sometimes I just like to brush them out. The next, I'm going in with my eyelash curler. You guys know that I'm never ever gonna miss this step. This is actually one of my favorite things too. I've been using it since like I was 10. And then the next thing is lip liner. So lip liner is actually something that I got into with the last year. Again, all the products will be linked down below, but I'm actually a huge fan of these e.l.f. lip liners. I don't know why. I was really against like the wooden lip liners because I like the retractable ones, but I gotta say I'm super impressed with all the lip liners that I've gotten from e.l.f. e.l.f. really is that girl, and now I understand why so many people love the e.l.f. just in general, just because they have so many good products that are drugstore and that are so good in quality. So going in with my lip liner, I usually like to start with the edges and then I like to go around. Sometimes if I want to make it more thicker, same concept with the foundation, I like to add it on, with a couple more layers. But for this look, I'm kind of just going in with like a thin outline, and then you guys are going to see what I use for the lip color. I wanted to go for like more of a rosy color for this look, so I'm going to go in with this other product that I got from Morphe. A lot of my products are from Morphe, but I've just been picking up a lot of good stuff from them recently. I know a lot of people give them backlash, but all the products that I've been getting recently have just been so good. And this rosy, I really like it because I feel like with the brown, and if you add like some lip gloss on top, it just gives you such a nice blend, and it's so good. But pretty much I go in with my lip color and I like to like blend it into like the lip liner, if you guys can tell. And then the last thing that I like to go in with is, of course, mascara. You guys know that I usually skip this step because I love my eyelashes, but I don't like when mascara hurts how it makes your eyes feel. So I recently just picked up this mascara and actually has been really good. Again, all the products will be down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this voiceover on this 5-minute makeup routine. I did forget to shoot my outro, but I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.